Gerard and Christine Stelzer married at the age of 28. They had always wanted a big family of their own, but for 12 long years they could not conceive their own children, so they chose to adopt instead.
My wife and I, we had talked about adoption actually even before we had gotten married, because it was something we were both kind of interested in.
I don't think there was a grand scheme for changing the world, realizing we were going to raise children, and this is a way that we wanted to go by helping life. We felt we were making a difference, as with any parent.
In 2002, the Stelzers flew all the way to Manila, the capital of the Philippines, to adopt their first son, Graham, who was barely a year old.
There is a bit of wanting to do well for someone else who is in a situation where they have really strong needs.
I have this great picture on my bureau of Graham sitting on Jerry's lap, and they're both smiling. You know in your heart this will work.
Just this August, the Stelzers flew to Cebu, the southern province of the Philippines, to adopt their second child, Rayan.
I think Graham had the harder time at the beginning, because how do you prepare a 4-year-old? This only child has a sibling that has to share attention. And the dynamics of the four of us, it just feels right.
Do you love Rayan?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He always comes and wakes me up in the morning when I go to pee in the potty.
With the help of an international adoption agency, Wide Horizons for Children, the Stelzers were directed to a suitable Philippine affiliate.
So it's tedious, but it's very doable, and we help families sort of organize themselves so that they can, be as efficient as possible. International adoption has increased the racial diversity. Children and their families are becoming sort of cultural liaisons to their country, and I think it's changing our view of what makes American society in a very different way.
Graham knows that he's adopted. Rayan, as much as a 2-year-old can know, knows.
They have 2 moms, and we talk about the birth parents and birth families, and that's something that is part of our family and their identity.
Reporting for BUTV, I'm Arlene Gulto.
Are you gonna push? You push.